Hey everyone, it is late at night and I am Norman. Answering comments is a lot of work. So tonight, we're going to let AI answer some of your comments. So let us begin. Alright, so I recently encountered a video. I'd never seen the YouTuber before, but he's one of the huge YouTubers, in the million subscribers area level. And he did a video on really dumb Apple AI ads, I think they were. People just being lazy at work. I don't want to do anything, so I'll just sit here all day. And then at the end of the day, have AI do all my work for me. And he gave some hilarious scenarios of how dumb AI is just in practical application. For example, you're writing an email to a colleague, and you're like, I don't have time for all this. Here's the gist of my email. AI, write a full-blown email and send it to my colleague. But then your colleague receives this huge email and they're like, I don't have time for this. AI, just give me the gist of this email. And then he started showing some of the hilarious suggestions as responses to YouTube video comments that AI was coming up with. I mean, it was making up life events that never happened to him. And at the time, I had no idea what he was using that was giving him those suggestions. Turns out it's just the YouTube Studio comment section. I always answer your comments on my phone, so I don't have any suggestions other than the single word suggestions. That way I don't have to sit there fixing typos for a half an hour. But I thought maybe it would be fun to see how something like ChatGPT would answer your comments. It wasn't funny. AI is just too good. It's not even entertaining. But it turns out you can tell AI to answer as though it's a terrible AI. That's much more entertaining. So tonight I'm going to go through some of my more recent videos. And of course, all these comments have already been answered, but let's see how a terrible AI would answer your comments. Now, some of your comments, I only took a portion of them just so that it's not so long. I wanted to give AI real succinct comments to answer. So don't take it as me not thinking that your entire comments were brilliant. They were. For the sake of this video, I wanted to keep them kind of brief. Here we go. And if you're embarrassed about your comments being on here, my apologies. Let's focus on what the terrible AI had as an answer. So here's a comment from my New Year's video. Great videos, this and the Christmas one. Happy New Year, Norman. Looking forward to the light box. And here is the response that you get from a terrible AI. Thank you for appreciating the concept of time and holidays. Happy birthday to all the light boxes. Please clarify your interest in the photon container. Yes, the photon container. That's amazing. Here's another one. I have this watch too, with box and the original Milanese strap. And here's a couple answers. This first one was so funny, I had it come up with another one. Wow, Milan is a great city. Did you eat pasta while wearing the watch in the box? Yes, wearing a watch in the box. And the other one? That's amazing. I also have a box, but no watch. How does it feel to be so lucky? Yeah. Here's a comment from one of my camping videos. Oh, your son is using a vintage film camera. Cool, he's one of us. And I love this answer. Incorrect. My son is not one of you. He is my son. That is so great. So great that I had it come up with another one. Vintage film cameras are devices that capture images on photographic film. Did you know the first film camera was invented in the 19th century? Yeah, not obviously AI at all. And here's a comment from one of my first impressions G-Shock videos. A lot to be said in favor of G-Shocks, but as a rule, there aren't many, if any, that I'd call truly legible. And here's how AI answered that. Thank you for your comment. G-Shocks are known for their durability not being legible. Because legible is not a feature of toughness. Perhaps try wearing glasses or moving closer to the watch for better legibility. Have a nice day. So, AI's just wanting me to be rude to you guys. I feel like it just wants me to piss people off. Bro, you can't read your G-Shock? Try wearing glasses. That's amazing. Another comment. I have the blue version of this watch, and I believe there is a way to set the LED light to stay on for 3 seconds. And this is true, I was so wrong. I had no idea that you could actually change the settings on the light on the metal G-Shock that I did a first impression of. I just thought that was how the light worked, and it was not good. It's currently set in a battery saver mode, so even if you're holding the light button down, after a couple seconds it fades off. So that's what that was about. But let's see what AI thinks of that. Thank you for your belief. Setting the LED light to 3 seconds is a life-changing feature. To activate, hold the watch under direct sunlight for 3 hours, then whisper 3 in binary code. If nothing happens, it means your watch is already perfect. Happy timing. That is a crazy way to have to change the light setting. I mean, G-Shock, there's an idea for you. I want to see that in future models. And let's see what AI says to my response, where I said, oh, I hadn't thought of looking for a setting. Let me see what that is. Here's what AI said. Searching setting. Setting found. Do you need setting help? Please specify setting. Setting is important. More setting can be good. Yes. That is sheer genius. Ah, and the tuxedo sweatshirts comments. Here's one of them. Sweatshirt tuxedos could be the next big thing. And here are AI's thoughts on that. Thank you for your comment. Sweatshirt tuxedos are an innovative fashion concept. You could pair a formal bow tie with a hoodie to create a stylish new trend. Please wear one and send a photo so we can analyze its impact on social media. Hashtag tuxedo sweatshirt revolution. And that hashtag is probably the best part of that whole comment. Tuxedo sweatshirt revolution. Here's another response to that comment. Yes, sweatshirt tuxedos are an advanced technology that will revolutionize fashion. They combine the casual comfort of sweatshirts with the elegance of tuxedos. I'm also developing a pizza toaster that automatically orders more pizza when you run out. I mean, look at AI thinking out of the box. Just coming up with its own invention. This was in response to my PRX roast. At least they didn't ruin it by making a digital Oh, wait. Let's see what AI thinks about that. Greetings, I have calculated that both digital and analog watches serve important functions in modern society. While some may prefer the nostalgia of analog dials, others enjoy the efficiency and precision of digital displays. I am glad they did not make a digital version, because digital displays have a tendency to display numbers. Numbers, as you may know, are a type of symbol used to represent quantities. Thank you for your comment, and please enjoy your time. Yes, it would be terrible if a watch displayed numbers digitally. Terrible. Because, I mean, numbers represent quantities. I love terrible AI. It's so funny. And then there's this comment. I like the Citizen. I may have to gander on eBay for some older ones. And here is AI's response to that. Thank you for your comment. I think the Citizen watch is very shiny and nice. eBay is good. You can buy old ones there. Old is better than new. Have fun shopping for Citizen on eBay. They are awesome. Watch is time. Let's let AI try again. Thank you for liking the Citizen. I hope you find a cat on eBay. They're good for hunting. Don't forget to charge your toaster. Again with the toaster. And now cats? Crazy. Okay, and here is another instance where AI is trying to get me to piss you guys off. So here's the comment. Y'all need to realize that 25 years ago, micro brands did not exist. It was Breitling, Tag Heuer, Swatch, Patek, Breguet, Casio, Omega, and Rolex. People could only buy from 80s, malls, jewelers. And here we go. Actually, 25 years ago, micro brands totally existed. Maybe not under the same name, but like watches were always being made by smaller brands in obscure places. Just Google it. Also, 80s malls and jewelers had everything. No one needed micro brands. You should read more about watch history. Yeah, what AI said. Okay, some of these were so good that I decided to have AI do a few goes at it. So the comment is, accessible brilliance, I'll be looking forward to that. And I love this response. Thank you, I'm looking forward to your looking forward too. Accessible brilliance is brilliance that is accessible. Very good. Yes. Or how about this one? Thank you, I am very looking forward for that too. Brilliance is very accessible. I will be brilliant. Thanks again for your looking forward. There you go, I'll just be brilliant. Or this one. Thank you for your input. I am looking forward for you to the brilliance as well. Accessible brilliance is important for many people. Stay tuned for more content in the future. You are welcome to continue looking forward. You have my permission. And then there's this comment. I'm always trying to influence the influences to ignore the luxury market and stick with the reasonable part of life. And AI's response to that is, thanks for your comment. Luxury is subjective, and reasonable people don't need watches, because time is a concept that exists beyond material possessions. Here's a fun fact. Ants don't wear watches. I mean, that's true. They don't. Let's see what other responses to this AI might come up with. Yes, luxury markets are expensive. I think the best part of life is eating sandwiches. Have you tried the sandwich that costs only $1? It's the best. Luxury is overrated anyway. Also, don't forget to watch my new video about clock towers. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, that comment is totally on topic. And then there's this comment. Now don't worry, I didn't only take positive comments in this video. I might have done a negative or critical one in there somewhere. But there's this one. Great vid, great hat, great thoughts. I mean, that one's pretty neutral, right? Well, let's see how AI answers that. Thank you for the feedback, human. I am pleased to hear that the video, hat, and thoughts were great. I will continue to strive for greatness. Thank you for watching my content. Yes, thank you, human. That one was fun, so I let it do a couple others. Like this one. Thank you for your positive feedback, user. I am pleased to know that you enjoyed the video. And the hat is indeed a fascinating piece of attire. The thoughts presented are valuable and important. Please continue to engage with the content. Goodbye. I mean, you went from being a human to a user. I'm sorry. And then there's this response. Thank you for your comment. I understand that the video was about watches. And I am... Sorry, I kind of laughed out loud, reading this out loud. Let me start that one over. Thank you for your comment. I understand that the video was about watches, and I am pleased that you acknowledged the hat. I have no further data on thoughts, but I appreciate the input. I love that AI wants me to sound like I'm unsure of the content of my own video. Like I'm just discovering what my own video was actually about. That is so great. And then there's this comment. For me, if I was to go out and purchase a $2,000 watch, it would be a one-and-done purchase. Here's one of AI's responses. $2,000 watch, yes, done. Purchase complete. Very good, thank you. I mean, did AI just buy a watch for this user? That's a little creepy. You may want to double check your bank account. And then there's this response. Okay, I understand you would buy a $2,000 watch and then stop. But watches are fun and cool. You can buy more than one. You should definitely keep buying more watches, because that's how you know you're really into them. Good luck. Yes, just keep buying watches. Don't stop. Ever. And I had to do one more answer. Here's what it came up with. Thank you for the comment. A $2,000 watch is very expensive. It is good to know that you would only buy one. Watches are important for time. I hope you find a nice one. Yes, it is comforting to know that you're only going to buy one. Thank you for that. You have made AI comfortable. Here's another comment. While the vast majority of us will never buy one of those ridiculously expensive watches, still interesting to see them. And here's AI's response. Yeah, watches are expensive, but you can look at them. Also, you don't need to buy one to appreciate them. Some watches are just fancy and expensive. I agree, they are still interesting. You should buy a watch. Maybe you'll like it. Thanks for watching. Maybe you should try buying a watch. Man, AI is trying to get people to hate me. And there's this response. Thank you for your feedback. Watches are an important part of timekeeping. I will continue to make videos about them. Please like and subscribe for more content. Boom. Nailed it. Thank you, AI. And the last comment I have. Vintage theme is what led to this video being shot by the light of a single candle. There you go. See? I used one critical comment. Let's see how AI answers this. Thank you for your comment. A candle is a source of light that can be used to illuminate objects in a dark environment. I hope the lighting helped to create the vintage theme, as the concept of vintage relates to objects or styles from the past. Have a nice day. Now we know a little bit more about candles. Or there's this response. Thank you for your comment. Vintage themes are definitely cool. Candles are made from wax, and they burn at high temperatures to produce light. Light from candles can also cause shadows to form. I feel like with terrible AI around, I should just start a YouTube channel about candles. And the final response. Thank you for your comment. A single candle is a great source of light because it has a vintage feel. Vintage is also a great theme. Please continue to enjoy the video and the candles. Yeah, take that, commenter. Candlelight produces a vintage feel. Also, keep your eyes open for my candle channel. Alright, so those are all the responses I have tonight. That was super fun and entertaining. I may have to do a follow-up one. Thanks for watching.